On this tiny island, every time a baby is born, an elder must die to keep the population balanced. The island only has enough resources for 513 people, so when his grandson was born, the grandfather didn't hesitate to take his own life. He thought his sacrifice would bring peace to the island, but he was wrong, because just after he jumped off the cliff, the doctor discovered the woman was carrying twins, which meant someone else now had to die. The island chief immediately called a village meeting to discuss what to do next. Some argued that one extra baby wouldn't hurt, but others were furious. The outside world was plagued by a deadly virus, and the rule of 513 must never be broken. If they made an exception now, there would be more later. So the chief proposed a points-based elimination system. Everyone had their own score. Good deeds earned points, bad deeds lost them. The person with the lowest score would be the one to die. A man watching TV saw his name ranked third from the bottom. He jumped up in a panic. If he got picked, he'd be thrown into the sea. But Mark, sitting next to him, stayed calm, because his mom was the island chief, and she'd make sure his score went up. Sure enough, the next day, the chief found a way to boost Mark's friend's score. She had Mark share his apples with others. That one good deed earned him 10 points, pushing him up one spot in the rankings. Soon it was time for the final vote. The lowest ranked person was a carpenter. He had stolen something a few days earlier. Over 200 villagers voted for him to be executed. The carpenter was sure he was done for, but then his wife stood up and revealed something that shocked everyone. She said the chief's son had been abusing his power and threatened her food rations if she didn't obey him. Mark started laughing, thinking no one would believe her. But then more and more women stood up, all accusing Mark of horrible things. Now he was really panicking. He ran to his mother, begging her to speak up for him, but facing the whole village, she was completely speechless.